Hello guys and welcome back for some Highway Flusum. We are gonna continue finally the story again. It has been a while, but I'm back finally again. What a year, I have to say. What a year. Okay, so everything seems to be fine, I guess. So we're just gonna.
Even after all that food at the buffet.
Okay, so yeah.
Arena trench.
Amber, please. That one wasn't even clever.
Yeah, true. Like, I giggle with glee, tossing her the keys to the RV as I walk over to the nearby shack.
I'm just messing with you, babe. Go lock up. We'll grab a bite and sleep here for the night.
Sounds like a plan. The shack is sad and abandoned. The cute look of little chef carrying an oversized bun all but faded away. I peek inside the brewing windows. It's more of the same. Rusty and decaying, outlines of tables and booths are imprinted in dust, while the ones built into the walls were just left to rot. It was always just a side thing he mentioned when talking about the thermometer. I always have hard time to pronounce that word, but not being able to experience everything he mentioned feels wrong. Like I'm not doing right by him. Damn.
Looks like that's one more thing I can check off your list.
It looks pretty cozy inside, so I don't have complaints. Marina waltzes into the diner, keeping the door open for me as we scurry in from the breeze entryway. Immediately she drowned the claw machine in the corner, filled to the brim with non-specific and unlicensed stuffed animals. Her eyes glitter as she tries to get me to notice the glass box of wonders. Coming from anyone else, this action will be subtle. Maybe a few quick glances at most. Coming from Marina, not so much. Instead, she repeatedly swings her head in the direction of the machine, like she's trying to warm a giant crescent moon with her neck. But I know Marina well enough now, to know exactly which one she wants. Snuggle tied between a fuzzy ball with googly eyes and a lion with a crown lies the holy grail. Okay. A grey wolf with a polka dot bow tie. A polka dot bow tie. What the fuck kind of wolf that is? With a bow tie and also sort of thing. Unfortunately for her, our waitress is already waving us over to our seats. Marina stares into the glass, her walking reflections line up with the wolf. I take her hand and lead her to the booth. Once there's some distance between us and the waitress, I lower my voice.
Don't worry, I'll give it a whirl after we eat.
Yeah, like a fucking house is... The fucking Marina is like a fucking... fucking spoiler rat. Marina, however, can't take a hint and blurt out her response other than every very soul in the diner.
Whoa, you actually know how to win at those? I've never been any good at them.
Oh, okay, fucking hell. A counter line with a jumbo clones turns around and glares at us before shaking their heads and returning to their meals. Oh well.
Of course I do. You know how many of these diners I went to as a kid?
Probably a lot.
You eat at the same place almost every day, you get good. Fast.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, because you like moving around constantly, Amber, so yeah. And you did move with your grandfather. So yeah, that's one thing, so you know the hustle.
Wow, you're like a claw goddess.
Damn right.
Marina ogles me like the clock goddess. I am as we take our seats at the booth. I gladly accept her glory and praise. I never like a fucking big wood on those club machines where you grab some kind of flashy toy or some kind of equipment. There are like I have seen like it has like I think like a bunch of accessories like a phone accessory, maybe like even phone themselves you can get. No, that was different. That was like a completely different machine. You just have the club machine. Yeah, actually I think like it's a machine where there is a bunch of accessories. Like a phone and some else accessory maybe. So yeah, I guess. And also plushy ones. The waitress plops the menus on our table and silently waits for us to order our drinks.
Just coffee for me.
With her eyes glazing over, she turns to Marina.
What kind of shakes do you have?
The waitress reaches her friendly hands across the table and tosses the dessert menu in front of Marina. She flips through the menu and strains her eyes shut, focusing on what very well may be the most important decisions of her life.
Amber, you got coffee, right?
Right.
Then that's what I'll get.
You gonna get coffee? Overwhelmed with certainty, she stares at the waitress and gives her direct, confident command.
I'll have the coffee shake. Extra whipped cream.
why you like a fucking express like that way, Marina? Like I have my coffee shake. Extra whipped cream. Fucking hell, like that it's like some serious business here. Fucking hell. The waitress doesn't even bother to write this down, instead dragging her body back to her dome in the kitchen.
You know that shake isn't gonna taste the same as my coffee, right? It's just gonna be a ton of ice cream and cheap coffee flavoring.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But I at least gotta try it, for your sake.
Interesting.
Why would you choke down a crappy shake for my sake?
You do everything for me. Everything.
Everything.
Of course I do. That's my job.
A stiff chuckle slips out from under her breath.
Right.
Right.
But I want to do things for you too.
So you're ordering the coffee shake as a cosmic favor. You're losing me, Mare.
Mare. Are you starting to now call her Mare? What the heck? Oh god. Oh lord. She whines, momentarily frustration seeping onto her face. Maybe I maybe should like it's kind of dark. Maybe I should go like again another like jogging. I was like already like a 13-kilometer I did distant jogging like or actually like I did go like a jogging and I just jog like all the way to that like 13-kilometer. Maybe I should go to like a brief 10 kilometers or 8-kilometer jogging again. Just a little bit more exercise.
No, not like that.
I have been like active lately. Like I basically used to like be really into like a fucking jogging and running, but I want to like get back to that old hobby, I will say. So yeah, that's like a more hobby. It's also like for health reason I do it like just get exercise, but jogging is like and running in general is like something that I have like basically do like a long time, but it has been like a couple now years like I do like it now and then, but I try to get like to the daily basis again, that I'm gonna run like it every day, like at least some almost every day, maybe like 5 times in weeks or something. I don't know.
It's silly, but I want to poke around in your mind a little. That way I can do favors and help. So I guess it's not just for your sake, but...
She smiles and rests her head to the side as if expecting my shoulder to be there like always. Realizes she's only leaning on air. Marina blinks, then tries to play it off with the tiny cup.
I saw that.
Before I can take my teas into more exciting place, the waitress returns from the kitchen, barely managing to balance our drinks onto the platter as my coffee splashes everywhere. It doesn't seem to care. She places our drinks on the table, then limps out her notepad and pen to take our order.
Thanks, but I'll stick with coffee.
Maria is too distracted by the shake to notice. Her eyes climb up the her eyes climb up the tower for extra whipped cream as it drills to the ceiling, rivaling the thermometer outside. What the fuck?
Snap 2. What do you want?
Oh,
She opens up the big menu and flips through the pages multiple times from back to side. Even upside, repeating the process every time.
Before we miss the festival, Mayor.
I know, but there's just so much to choose from.
You didn't have a problem vacuuming up everything at the buffet.
Oh, I did go a little bit too fast there.
I know, but there's just so much.
You didn't have a problem vacuuming up everything at the buffet.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, just like it. What the hell you? Okay. Anyway, when I dropped the menu, if it were a few pounds heavier, I'm pretty sure she would have dropped it on my feet. Handed the menus to the waitress, she leans over the table inches away from my waist. She places her orders, her pupils burned with intensity.
I'll have the pancake sandwich.
What the fuck, Marina? What the fuck? Dead serious. The waitress wobbles away, somehow not collapsing on her way back to the kitchen. I tried not to burst out laughing at Marina, but it doesn't work. The cracks are shown. Still, that snores and spurt of sniggering keeps leaking out. Marina's cheeks puff out, getting brighter as I bubble over.
Why do you have to tease me about everything, Amber?
I break. My laugh echoes across the diner. Again, we're met with the glares, but I don't even care.
Fine. Maybe I won't share the treasure with you after all.
I wave off her empty dread and settle down.
I'm sorry.
It was a joke, or it was just teasing.
It's just that.
Done laughing, I rest my chin on the table and start fumbling with the salt and pepper shakers.
That's what Gramps used to order. All the time.
The pancake sandwich? Marina has already reverted back to her usual self, watching me pass the salt and pepper back and forth, like she wants to join into.
It's so weird. Just 2 huge pancakes with eggs, bacon, and ham smashed in the middle. Things drenched in syrup.
Can I see that again?
It's so weird. Just 2 huge pancakes with eggs, bacon, and ham smashed in the middle. Things drenched in syrup.
Oh! Yeah. Okay, if I have to say yeah, I don't hate pancakes, but that combination does not work at all with syrup. So it's like a sweet, but also really like a fatty. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't. Yeah, I will take a pancake or waffle sauce with the syrup, but not anything like a fucking bacon and eggs and fucking whatever. Just have to stay it separate because that doesn't work out for me at all. That sounds fucking gross.
That sounds super tasty, though.
That's something I really like about America. This is after all taking place in the America or the United States. So of course it happens in the United States. Of course, this is something literally people in the United States fucking eat. It's always something super bizarre. But I don't. But I guess people have their own tastes, I guess. I suckle and slide her the pepper.
I'm sure you'll love it.
I guess. Now it's just the salt shaker sliding between my hands.
He never eats the eggs. Always just passes them on to me.
Why? Eggs are good.
They're so gross. Just scrambled and cold and sticky.
Cold and sticky, okay, but cold. Ugh.
always tell him no, but the dork just laughs and says he's gonna keep egging me on.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Every single time.
Okay. Mario laughed at the stupid joke. I laughed too. Yeah, it was pretty stupid, and I also a little bit laughed at.
We would just end up bringing it home in a box. And when it went bad, he would just take it out of the fridge and say, "That's all, yokes!" Like it was the most clever freaking thing.
That's all, yolks. She laughed even harder at that one. I think I do
We
too.
would just end up
Oops, sorry. I keep my eyes focused on the shaker, sliding it faster and faster.
When we go home, you two really need to get together and meet. When we go home, you two really need to get together and meet.
Sausage drips on my pinky and topples over, spilling a few grains of salt. Very nice then, but forces a smile anyway. She's psych. We both look down and go silent.
I think I'm gonna head back to the RV.
Huh, what was that about? I get up and reach into my pocket, placing a bill on the table.
Amber?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Just need some time.
What the hell happened? Like, what she meant, like, by that? Leaving Marina behind me, I walk out of the diner. I'm gonna assume this is, yeah, with some memories, I guess. I don't know. Like, let's see about it. Blazing hot tears stream down my cheeks, and I stumble through the motorhome. I'm soaking, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. How could I forget? Even only for a second. Am I really that heartless? What? I want to throw up. I can barely stand, tearing down all the madness on the fridge as I trip over my own tears. The next thing I know, I'm falling on the bed, and even though I land on its stiff concrete spring, I still feel like I'm falling. The ceiling is getting further and further away as I sink deeper. I jerk myself up, faced with photos that has comforted and haunted me for so long. For a second I smile again too, but then I remember and it fades just as quickly. The tears are flowing again harder than before. I curl up in the ball and bury my face into my knees. It doesn't help muffle my cry, cover the same, or even make me feel any better. I just cry. The cracks have been forming for a while and now I shattered. I'm not sure if I ever be able to glue myself back together. It never occurred to me just how hard it will be when he was gone. Growing up, I wasn't just his responsibility. We were each other's responsibility. How many credit cards did I max up in those last few months? Even after he told me to stop, I kept pushing. Yeah, okay, this is about, yeah, because Disney Amber told, like, she also had, wait a minute, she had to pay, like, a Gram's, like, a funerals and so on, but she might be also need to also pay, yeah, it's, oh yeah, she has a many multiple credit card maxed up. So, I guess, I can say, yeah, she had to pay some debt. Bank calls, doctor call, middle of the night, ER visits, and everything. But nothing helped, nothing. I tried so hard, but in the end I had to watch my best friend, the only person who ever wanted me, wither away. He held out his end of the bargain through every discovery, every stupid heartbreak, and every fight with Ma. He always took care of me and always just loved me. I couldn't help mine, though. I failed even now. I keep finding holes in everything I did. I could have a specialty hospital. I could have read up more on few new forms of medicines too. Ah, okay. I see. So that's why I see Max said like there's multiple credit cards. Yeah, because the hospital fees and so on. I could have, but I didn't. And now he's gone. My pants are damp. They be suckling up all my tears, but I don't care. I just want my grandpa back. Yeah, I mean, that's... You cannot really do anything about that, like, people just, like, they pass away and they leave this world behind eventually. Yeah, you cannot do anything about that, that's heartbreaking always. The motorhome door opens and brushes against the outside wall, followed by soft footsteps that creak along the floor. Marina. I try to act quick, sneak a final few sniffs in before wiping away my tears, but it no use, they just keep trickling down. He appears in the doorway. I turn away and drown on the soap with my hand. So embarrassing. She shouldn't have to see me like this, but I don't think I can muster enough composure to ask her to leave without breaking down. Mary reaches out for me, ranges with worry, but realization set in and her eyes soften, reflecting a deep sense of genuine empathy and love. Silent, she sits down next to me and wraps her arms around my head before I can squirm away. Rattling me on her lap, she caresses my hair and cheeks with the tips of her fingers. My crying stops as I process it all, feeling nothing but her softness embracing me. Marina begins humming steadily and breathing. I recognize the song instantly. It's from Graham's favorite tapes. Or tape. Graham's favorite tape. She probably doesn't know the significance behind it. I never even told her. But she remembered it. After all the times I looped it, she remembered. The tears come back, but quicker this time she keeps humming regardless. It's a little soppy, her voice breaking up in some places due to the lack of air, but I adore it all the same. I cry and cry and cry, letting myself go for the first time since it happened. All while listening to her hum, hiding in my warm, safe bubble with Marina bundled tight around me. Right now, she is the most important person in the world to me. So much warmth. I don't just feel moved. I feel resounding sense of something that even more special than that, and I want to put on it. Turning around, I work my way up and kiss Marina's neck. The humming and caressing stop. This time I move to her collarbone. She winks it back, teasing up, I pull away. For a moment I will cry again. This time out of different shade of guilt, but Marina looks back at me and smiles. I stare back, but she gives short nod and cranes her neck out. Then with a nod on my own, I lean back in, returning to her neck. Okay, that was I think like a one chapter again, done, maybe, I don't know. Glow from the half open skylight creeps in from above and shines down a strand of light onto the blanket. It divides the bed into two and slowly spread across the room, casting off the morning shadow. Okay, I need to see that if I don't know if I have DLC installed, but I need to see that what the hell is going on there, because damn, they got on into it. My palm is warm and sweaty. Moving my finger reveals my hand is still interlocked with Marina's. He never let go. I turn over and face her. She's still sleeping. Curled on her side and laid on her arm, just so she can keep holding my hand. Soft and rhythmic, her breath brushes against my face. If I could, I'd watch her for hours. Try not to wake her, I unchain my fingers, wiggling them until the numbness sets in and breaks away at my sleeping hand. Marina knows wrinkles and the steady breathing stops. Swallowing, her eyes flutter open and she smiles. The day worst word slip out of her with a yawn.
Morning.
Morning.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
She snuggles in closer and takes a deep breath, keeping her deep, wide eyes on me.
You sleep okay?
After the fire wave, Marina seems unsure for a bit, but when I look at her now, none of that is there anymore. She completely rusting. It's a little terrifying that I gained that trust so fast, especially since we pivoted around each other for so long. That kind of trust, that kind of responsibility, it's a very special thing. I had it with Gramps, and now Marina has given the same thing to me. From taking her to a gas station, finding treasure, and even fending off weirdos. She puts her trust in me to be responsible for all of it. Sometimes I wonder if I deserve it. Sometimes I have moments where I know I don't. Like when I can't find some lousy treasure. Like when I'm not around to help her out of a jam. Like when nothing I do can save someone, no matter how hard I try. Like when I just can't function. Like last night. Marina picks up on my silence. Her expression fades from the trust to concern.
Something wrong?
Nah, it's all good. Slept fine.
I lean over to kiss her forehead but pull back halfway. Ripping off the blanket, I leap out of bed and stretch. Maya turns a crimson red and eeps, throwing the covers over herself as our clothes from last night lie in heaps across the room. Oh, that was quickly done. I dig through the cupboard and toss her change clothes before slipping into my own and begin our morning
We
routine.
got a big day ahead of us. Assuming traffic isn't crap, we should be in Palm Springs by late noon.
Yeah, because you have to get the concert. Remember the concert? She picks up from the blanket and grabs her clothes.
And then the festival.
Almost. We have about a day to kill.
Huh. Okay, I think like this is good. I'm gonna like record next one about tomorrow, I will say. Yeah. Tomorrow sounds fun. Maybe it's gonna be morning time or maybe it's gonna be evening time. Don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna.
And then the festival.
Almost. We have about a...
Anyway, I'm gonna do that because I need to get this like a wheel running again. Yeah, I need to get this wheel running. Okay, thanks for guys watching. See you next video. Bye bye.